You're being
You're a
awfully
liar.
defensive about
You know
it.
why people do not like you?
Why are you being so
Because
defensive?
You're a liar.
Why
do you want
liar.
to lie on television for your viewers?
I'm not trying to lie.
No, you're trying
to ask you
you're accusing me of something.
Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Greene got into a heated exchange with CNN anchor Jim Acosta. Now, this is one hilarious interaction. Before I get there, to properly set this up, this is over her incredible lies. So I covered this last week. Marjorie Greene lies in lie, or caught in lies, in lie after lie while under oath. So I go over many of the lies, including one that was proven later on, but I could tell at the time that she was lying, was the one about martial law.
Ms. Greene, did you advocate to President Trump to impose martial law as a way to remain in power?
I don't recall.
Text reveal: Marjorie Taylor Greene wanted Trump to declare martial law. So the actual text here in our private chat so this is a text to Mark Meadows. In our private chat with only members, several are saying the only way to save our republic is for Trump to call for martial law, which, by the way, is spelled incorrectly, but anyways. I don't know on those things. I just wanted to tell him. They stole this election. We all know they will destroy our country next. Please tell him to declassify as much as possible so we can go after Biden and anyone else. Now, how would you go after Biden and anyone else? Well, by having military rule through martial law would be one way to do it. So here is Jim Acosta questioning Marjorie Greene about this text message and whether or not she was asking for Trump to declare martial law.
You don't seem to recall a whole lot.
Well,
What's going on there?
You know, Jim, you have a show, and in all fairness, you try to present this image of me to your viewers, and it's just really not correct.
Well, we're just trying to get some answers. Did you send a text asking for the president to declare martial law? Did you do that?
You know, I don't recall those being my text messages, but have you read the text message that you're referring to?
I did.
Because
yeah,
it actually says if you...
It was misspelled, but it seemed to say
actually,
that
it says if you read it correctly, Jim, your problem is you're lying again right now. It says, I do not know on those things. That's what that text message actually says.
Let me ask you this.
Why don't you be honest?
Why even bring it up?
Why
even bring up martial law?
No, you know, your problem is you're just one of those liars on television. And people hate it. They can't stand the liars on television.
I'm not the one saying I don't recall. I don't recall.
Quote the supposed text message. Quote it. What does it say? I don't know on those things.
If you want to hang on, let's read it
out loud.
Let's read it. Okay,
why don't
let's
you
take
be
a look.
honest for once?
In our private chat with only members, several are saying the only way to save our republic is for Trump to call for martial law. Martial was not spelled.
Keep going with the text message.
I don't know on those things. I just wanted you to tell him.
I don't know on those things. Is that what that says? It says I don't know on those things.
But why
Wait,
even
hold
bring
on,
it up?
stop. This text message that's supposedly mine, I don't know if it is. What does it say? It says some members, and then it says, wait, hold on. It says, I don't know. Wait, I don't know if that's my text. It says, I don't know on those things. Why don't you tell that story?
You're saying you don't know if
you're
it's
lying.
Text, but you're being
You're
awfully
a liar.
defensive about
you know
it.
why people do not like
Why
you?
are you being so defensive
Because you're a liar.
about it?
Why do you want to lie on television for your viewers?
I'm not trying to lie.
No, you're trying
I'm trying to ask you
you're accusing me of something, and then when you read the actual words, it tells another story. It tells the truth.
You're being awfully defensive.
Have a good one, Jim.
Yeah, when you want to be honest and you actually want to talk about me as a real person and present me fairly, then I'll talk to you. But until then, I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Let me ask you this.
No, I don't want to. You don't know. We're done.
Subpoenaed to testify by the January 6th
Stop
committee.
harassing me. No, you're not politely. No, you're politely and unprofessionally lying, because that's what you are, a liar, professional liar.
Oh, wow. How childish. Now, look, to be fair, I'm super fair. Too fair, maybe. Jim Acosta was, bugging her for a while. He had to have known he wasn't going to get anything out of her. This clearly is for, I'm sure, his show, or he's going to use this clip in some way. Because what's Greene going to do? All of a sudden, oh, you're right, I was lying. I lied about martial law. I did say that. I wanted Trump to do this. I wanted him to take Biden out. Like, she's not going to open up. So I'm not sure what he really expected. I think, again, it was all just for the soundbite here, for the clip. But look at what Marjorie Greene, and also actually Acosta here, is ignoring. You have to combine the beginning of the text with the end. Look, to Marjorie Greene's point, if she just said, in our private, and by the way, this still isn't good, but even still, if she just said, in our private chat with members, several of them are saying the only way to save our republic is for Trump to call for martial law. I don't know on those things. If that's where the text ended, she could legitimately make a point where she was saying, I don't know what this means. Some people are saying this. I'm curious what this means. Let me know what this means. But you go on, that's clearly, like, it gives you all the context here. They stole this election. We all know they will destroy our country next. Please tell him to declassify as much as possible so we can go after Biden and anyone else. Like, what else are you saying here? You're telling them to go after Joe Biden, and you're saying that he stole the election. So combine that with bringing up martial law, even though you spelled it wrong, shows you that the intent here was to try and steal this election from the person that actually won. But all of that just ignored because she said, I don't know on those things. Read the whole text, Jim. And then she stops him from reading the rest of the text, which goes on to give the full context. Now, she didn't fare any better on Fox News either. So I'll play this quickly because this happened last night. She was on with Laura Ingraham, and she was asked about this as well.
So you didn't advocate,
right now
you never advocated martial law, that President Trump should use martial law to stop, the transition of power. You never advocated for that, did you?
I don't recall ever advocating for martial law. I don't know if you have that up on the screen right now because I can't see it. But if you put that text message up, it's clear and easy to read that if that's my text messages and that's what they're reporting, I don't recall if they are. But if they are, those text messages do not say calling for martial law.
Laura, why are you lying to your viewers? Read the whole text, Laura. I said clearly I don't know on those things. This is just, even on Fox News, Laura Ingraham's trying to give her a layup and just to have her say, no, I didn't say that. But instead, I don't recall what I said. If you read the full text message, and then, she just face plants. It really is embarrassing, but she's caught herself in just this web of lies. I mean, if you go back and watch my video on the initial set of lies, and I'm sure there are more than the ones I was able to cover in that video, but they're just blatant. Like, she says one thing, and then clearly her history, things that she did and said, and videos of those things say another. So just for Marjorie Greene to try and claim anyone else as a liar is just incredible. This is one of the biggest liars we have ever seen in the U.S. Congress. So just this, I'm not sure where this is all going to go. I'm not sure if she's going to face any perjury charges over her obvious lying on the stand, or where that case is going to go with her. That whole case was brought up to try to get her off the ballot. So we will see. But clearly her intent with that text was obvious, and she is doing whatever she can to avoid it by simply saying, I don't remember, I don't know, I don't recall. It's all total bullshit.